John 21:22. Lege auto ha Jesus. Ean auton thelo menen heos erkamai ti prase su moi akaluthe. Jesus has been asked by Peter about the beloved disciple. What about this guy? And Jesus said to him, notice the narrative present there, and then we have the dative indirect object of the personal pronoun. Jesus said to him, if, we know the subjunctive is coming, there it is right there. We do not see a sigma or a theta, so what we have here is a present active subjunctive, first person singular. It's very difficult, isn't it, to tell the difference between a present active indicative and present active subjunctive, but the little marker introductory word tells us this is a subjunctive, and so we know it is a present subjunctive. So if I want, and that's a verb, just asking, just wanting, just wishing to be completed with a complementary infinitive to complete out that idea, right? It's just left hanging in the air. If I want to remain, most infinitives end in ein or I, and this one does not disappoint. That's the present infinitive ending. If I want to remain, and remember, infinitives, their subjects occur in the accusative case. So there is the subject of the infinitive. And to render that understandably in English, we probably would say, if I want him to remain until I come, the present tense used there for the imminent future. Jesus referring here to the beloved disciple as he speaks to Peter. He says, if I want him to remain until I come, literally, what to you? Right? Some implied to be verb here. What is that to you? And then he focuses back on Peter. Here we have the emphatic presence and placement of the personal pronoun su, the second person personal pronoun. Usually you don't have that explicitly with imperatives, but here we have it. We might say it's sort of like Jesus turning to Peter and saying, but you, Peter, you follow me. This imperative here is from akalutheo. We saw that up above not long ago, and we were reminded that theta is part of the spelling. It is not a recliner to let us know this is a passive form. This is a contract verb. That's why we have a bit of a strange spelling for the imperative, because our regular second person singular present imperative comes into that contract verb and they combine to be a. So that's just a present active imperative. Second person singular, Jesus speaking to Peter. And the verb akalutheo takes a dative object or dative complement. That's what the moi is. That's why that's in the dative. Here Jesus saying to Peter, you follow me. And I'll just remind you that this is, by extension, if you're a follower and believer in Jesus Christ, that's what he's calling you to do today too, to do as well, for you to follow him.